Hello, Lowell here with a guide for Dragon Quest I HD-2D Remake. This time around, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the bard Zalen and thus how to get the achievement/trophy called A New Song of Edrick and a piece of Edric's legendary armor. If you'd rather read this guide than listen to me, I'll link to a written version on Gamer Guides proper in the description. So as you probably know, Zalen is a descendant of the legendary bard Galen, who you might remember from Dragon Quest III. Anyway, you have to run into him a total of 6 times and complete a couple tasks for him to unlock this achievement. The first time you meet him is in the Forgotten Ruins north of Tantagel, the starting city, and east across the bridge by the Wayfarer's Chapel. Once inside, you can't really miss him near where he's strumming his lute near the pond. Speak to him to trigger his quest. Progress the story until you're tracking down Robin Hood and the Thief's Key. Fairly far south of the roadside inn, you'll come upon a place called the Nameless Ruins near a big swamp of poison. Zalen is chilling right in the middle of the ruins. Next, look for Zalen even further south of the Nameless Ruins in Damdara, a town located in the middle of a desert. He's in the southwest corner of the ruins. Careful, some powerful monsters lurk within. If you follow the above steps, after you clear the Weeping Isle dungeon, you'll next find Zalen in the center of Cantlin. Speak to him and you'll get some backstory. This next location you can't miss, as he'll tell you that's where he's headed. Galenholm, the town named after his ancestor. Find him on the beach to trigger the next part of the quest, which will have you jumping between a few different locations for this soon-to-be legendary bard. This next one won't trigger until you meet the fairies at the Shrine of Ruin. After that, zoom on down to the Field of Flowers, which you can find just northwest of the Citadel of the Monarch of Metals, far south of Tantagel, and speak to the Overseer there. Zoom back to the Shrine of Rain, northwest of Cole, where you can speak to Dream Whisperer. She'll teleport you to the Western Isle where you can find Edric's Helm, which is more or less the main reward for completing this quest. To wrap up this quest, zoom on over to Rim Ludar, located on the eastern side of the map, and speak to Zalen in the middle of town. He'll play a song that inspires the entire town, and now you should have the A New Song of Edrick achievement or trophy unlocked, unless you're playing on the Switch 2, which doesn't have trophies. It doesn't seem like you can miss him or break this quest, so don't worry if you skipped one of the steps or he hasn't appeared yet. Just progress the story and check back to trigger the next step. Other than the achievement unlock for completing this quest, Edric's Helm is also part of the Edric's Legacy achievement, 2 for 1. I'll link our written guide for where to find the rest of Edric's equipment in the description. Anyway, that's all you need to know to complete Zalen's questline in Dragon Quest I HD-2D Remake. If you found this video at all helpful, be sure to like and subscribe so we can continue on our quest to fulfill all your gaming needs here at Gamer Guides.